So I want to look at this division statement and division algorithm with a little bit more zest, shall we say. Okay? Now, check out this definition. I love mathematics when they start talking in English and they try to sound sophisticated. Watch this. When a polynomial p of x is divided by another polynomial d of x, there exists unique polynomials q of x and r of x, such as, what the heck are you trying to say? Okay, watch. Really, really, really simple. Take a look at something like this. Case in point, what if we had something like 10 divided by 3? So I'm going to take 10, I'm going to divide it by 3. You know and I know 3 goes into 10 3 times, but there's also one remainder. Okay, there's one remainder. Okay, so what is the division statement trying to tell us here? Well, the division statement, the p of x is like talking about this number 10 right here. Okay, so that's my 10. Then I'm going to look at my d of x. My d of x refers to the divisor. This is the thing that you divided by. Well, I divided by 3. Okay, but think about this. Can't we find this original number back by taking this 3 and multiplying it by the quotient? That's what this Q stands for. 3 times 3 gives us 9. But don't forget, we had one remainder. Ah, now I see how the division statement works. You take your answer, multiplied by original quotient, so 3 times 3, 9, plus the remainder gives you this now original function, okay, or original thing. But how about this mess over here? What is this talking about? Well, I'm going to use exactly the same idea here, but now I'm going to show you it as a, well, guess what? A fraction. So this is going to be the same as saying 10 divided by 3. Well, what is that? That's 3, and there's the remainder of 1 over 3. So what you do is you divide this guy out, just like we did here, 10 divided by 3. You get an answer, which is 3 plus the remainder, 1, over the original divisor. Done, which makes 3 1/3. Oh my goodness, that is just way too easy. Now you see how we take all of this stuff that you learned all the way back to grade 3 or grade 4, and now you're applying it with polynomials. Okay, so with that in mind, let's go take a look at this next question, and we're going to devise really pretty division statements, or, I love this, a division algorithm. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, let's go. Take a look at example 3 here. All right, it says, consider the polynomial 1 plus 5x cubed minus 4x plus 6x to the 4th. What a mess. First thing you'll notice here is it's going to help you out. It's going to say, write this in descending order. Okay, so I'm going to write it in descending order. Who's the highest power? Of course, 6x to the 4th, followed by, okay, plus 5x cubed. There's your next one. Followed by, I don't see a squared in there, do you? I don't see any squared in there. Okay, so for right now, we're just going to say, okay, forget the squared. We'll get back to that in a second. Minus 4x plus 1. Got it? Okay, so I've got 4 terms just like I've got in my original polynomial, but now it's in descending order. But here's the thing that's very, very, very important. I don't have a squared. So when I'm dividing this out, I have to have a 0 placement holder for that square that's missing. And you'll see why in a second. As soon as I divide this out, and you'll go, oh, I see, I see, I see. So watch. This could be written better for the division purposes by putting 6x to the 4th, 5x cubed. Since there's no x squared, I'm going to put it in as 0x squareds. Okay? Minus 4x plus 1. So everything now is in perfect descending order, including that 0 placement holder. Ah, very cute. Now, we're going to divide this. Oh my God, Joe, we're going to divide it by this ugly mess here. 2x minus 1. Oh, we are in for a treat. Let's go. So here we go. 2x minus 1. Going to pop it in there. Boom. My wonderful original question, which we call a dividend. the original polynomial, 6x to the fourth plus 5x cubed plus 0x squared minus 4x plus 1. Oh my lordy, 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 look how long we're going to be working for. Okay, same as before. Always look at just the 2x. The minus 1 will follow. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you match. Make sure that you match all of these terms as you go down here. That's going to determine what you're going to multiply by. Okay? All right. So this will be interesting. Let's go to town. All right. Here we go. Looking at 2x. What times 2x will give me this 6x to the fourth? So I know it's going to be 3x cubed times 2x minus 1 gives me my 6x to the 4 minus 3x cubed. Look how those match. See the x cubes and the x to the fourth? They all match, but remember now I have to subtract this guy. All right, and I'm subtracting the whole thing. That's what cancels this out, which is the intention that you wanted. You want it to cancel out that first term as much as possible. But don't forget, this is now a minus minus, which makes it a plus. Adding those together, you're going to get 8x cubes. Oh my goodness. Now, check this out. You're going to bring down the 0x squared, and right here, right now, you're going to figure out why. Okay, you ready for this? It is so cool. What times 2x is going to give me 8x cubed? Okay, so what's going to multiply out? Okay, 4x squared is going to multiply out. Times the 2x minus 1. This gives me my 8x cubed, but now you will see why we put the x squared placement holder. Minus 4x squared. If we didn't put that placement holder there and we just put down the 4x, these guys wouldn't line up. The x squareds and x squareds would not be like, and boy, you'd have a mess there. Okay, so with that in mind, let's keep on going. Don't forget, this is a subtraction. That means that guy cancels out. 0x squared minus gives you a plus 4x squared. Okay, now go back up here and pick up the next one, which is down here, minus 4x. Ah, beautiful. Okay, here we go. Back to the drawing board again. What times 2x is going to give me 4x squared? Well, yeah, of course. 2x times 2x is going to give me my 4x squared. But don't forget, you have to multiply the whole thing out here. So this is going to give me 4x squared minus 2x. Beautiful. Line, subtract. Subtract the whole thing. That cancels out again. Minus, minus, minus. Oh my goodness. A minus minus makes this a plus. Minus 4x plus 2x is going to give me minus 2x. Go back up to the top here. Oh, bring this plus 1 down now. Okay, plus 1. And we're good to go for the last one. Okay, here we go. Back up, here we go. Remember, this is minus 2x that we're dealing with here. Okay, that's this guy right down here. So, question, all the way back here. What times 2x gives me minus 2x? Well, that's pretty easy, minus 1. But don't forget, you're multiplying the whole thing here. Okay, here we go. Ready? Bum, ba, da, bum, bum, ba. Giving you minus 2x. Minus 1 times minus 1 is positive 1. And lo and behold, look what happens when you subtract these guys. You know and I know this is gone, but now you have a minus, and put the minus here, 1 minus 1. Oh my God, yeah, look what you got. You know that 2x minus 1 now is a very, very specific type of divisor because it goes in with no remainder. So guess what? This 2x minus 1, we'll actually call it a factor of the original dividend, of the original question that you're dividing, because there is no remainder. Oh my goodness, how cool. Okay, so what was my actual answer then? All right, let's go back up here and let's write it out. So first thing that we had was 3x cubed. 3x cubed, that was our first guy right here, bada boom, plus 4x squared, that was this guy here, okay, plus 2x, that was this guy here, and finally minus 1. Okay, now we have to write a division statement. And this particular question says, write the division statement in terms of this guy, which was our divisor, times our quotient, which is our answer, plus a remainder. Okay, real simple. I almost got it finished just by writing it out. So this is that, right? That's our quotient. That's our answer. Multiply, don't forget, by our original number. Well, guess what? It's just written right here. It's written right here. 2x minus 1. There's our original divisor plus our remainder of 0. And that's how you do a question like that. What a pretty question. Whew, I love it.